Hello, welcome to Squad Talks Season 4, Episode 5 with our girl Serotonin. I am Chase, half of 48, not the 24, the 40 part. And my co-host for this episode is Mr. Flog. So how are you doing today, Miss Serotonin?
I'm doing well. I just had a lot of stuff going on today. It's Sunday. It's been a hectic weekend as always, pretty much. But I'm home.
Oh yeah, that's good.
How about you guys?
Doing great.
Good, good. I'm glad that we're finally able to schedule this and talk.
Same.
So let's talk about your introduction to EDM, like when you got introduced to it and when you started mixing.
My introduction to EDM, it's quite a hefty one, I guess.
Let's do it.
I've
Let's
been
hear it.
cool. Are you sure?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
For sure.
Um, I've been listening to dubstep literally since like summer of seventh grade. So I kind of like started listening a little bit when I was like 12, but then like I started getting really into it when I was like 13. And then by the time I was 14, I was already going to raves.
Dang.
And
Must be nice.
That's crazy.
yeah, man, I'm hardcore. I've been doing this forever. And and yeah, I was like I really I kind of like how I kind of started listening to EDM was like my English teacher liked house music and he would like play it in class and I'd be like, oh cool. And then
Cool English teacher.
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, he was very different. He was very
We need more of that.
Different is good.
We need more of that.
yeah. Yeah. He was an oddball, but so am I. It's okay. And so yeah, and then like I wasn't like listening to it really on my own, but I did a little bit, like very, very little. And then I really started diving deep whenever I started listening to dubstep because I was like, dude, I love bass and like I've
Same.
always loved
Same.
like rap and hip hop. So I'm from Houston,
H-Town.
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 And yeah, and then dubstep had that same type of bass, but then I started listening to Borgor a lot
yeah.
because he like was like rapping and I was like, dude, like he's rapping about this nasty ass shit and like this is just so grimy and I fucking love it.
Yes.
Um,
That's exactly how I got into
and
it.
hell yeah. And then like I kind of got into and then I really got obsessed with like bass nectar, which is I gotta say it still. I mean, I can't not say that
Hey, it is what it
I was
is.
a very huge, I was one of those.
Yeah, Bass Nectar got
I
me into the scene too. So I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I hate to hear what happened, but I mean, at the end
Yeah.
of the day,
And then like Zed's Dead and stuff too. So
yeah, absolutely.
that was like the beginning for me. And then I was like going to all these raves and stuff at like really young ages and like had fake IDs and stuff. And then and then yeah, I'd always like wanted to produce and like, oh, and I actually like met Borgor a couple of times.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so I was like, I was like, I love Borgor. I think I'm cool. Like,
How was that?
I just started like, I was like, I was thinking like, if I could just like start producing and I could get good at it, I could just send it directly to Borgor. Borgor would totally like it. Like, but that was like kind of my plan when I was like 16.
Getting into it, yeah.
It never happened that way, but
You realize it's harder than it seems.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn.
Well, I honestly made it a lot harder than it actually is. It isn't like, it's not saying it's difficult to. It is like a challenge to produce like proper music and like especially with like electronic music. It's all like, you're working with so many different kinds of frequencies and it is kind of hard to make it like how you want
Absolutely.
it to be.
How you want it to sound, yeah.
Right.
Right. But that's definitely where I'm still working and being better, of course. But I didn't realize that there was even like I could have started way earlier if I would have known what I know now. But everything happens the way that it's supposed to
Yeah, absolutely.
happen.
Right.
I was just like, I don't have the money for this. It's gonna be. I was like $800.
Yeah,
like
for Ableton.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. I didn't like. I didn't know that I could like somehow get it for free or whatever.
Uh-oh, I need to find out this way. What?
Well, now I have split it with a friend, but
There you go.
but yeah, I did start off with morning virgin.
Hey,
So thank God for
you
that.
gotta do what you
Thank
gotta do.
God for that. And things like with technology did get better, like as I got older too. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it really wasn't available to me at that age, anyway. But I just didn't even try to look into it too much because
Yeah.
I was like, too much money. I can't do that.
Not worth
Like
it.
I don't have rich parents.
Yeah, I used
Like-
GarageBand for the longest time, just doing stuff on there.
Yeah.
And then so.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that either. Like, I
It's
really
pretty fun.
didn't.
Using a bunch of
Yeah.
samples.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like, there is nothing wrong with that.
I agree.
There's really nothing wrong.
They put
with
it out there for a reason.
Yeah, man.
Never seen that. Yeah, check that
For
out.
sure.
Different.
So,
Yeah,
I just
that's
want to say
kinda how it started.
congrats on the engagement.
Yes,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Absolutely. Congrats. How was that?
Yeah, it's great. I actually.
Okay, I'm gonna need an explanation for this.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true.
I haven't like announced it publicly, and I guess this could be the way.
I mean, we
I'm
can take
actually
it out
pregnant.
if you don't want to.
Oh,
And
congrats.
Congrats.
I have a 6-year-old. So
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we were talking about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
before.
Presley Claire, my little baby.
Aw, that's a great name. Wow.
Thank you. I
6 years
appreciate
old.
that. Yep, 6 years old.
That's fun.
I started
I
young.
can't wait.
I started at 20.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, that's not bad. Like,
Well, congrats to
24.
that. That's badass.
I feel very young for it.
Welcome
but
to
I
parenthood.
also,
Yeah.
woo.
Woo.
But yeah, so then like I was gonna announce it, and then like suddenly he proposed, and I was like, oh shit. Well, okay.
Hey, I will
well.
say that ring looks great. That ring looks real
Yeah.
good. So congrats
Yeah.
on that.
I was very shocked, to say the least, like about him doing it, and then like because I really like I wasn't not like in a rush to get married or anything. I've
Right.
never been like one of those girls that's like, like even envisioning their wedding day or whatever, like what their dress is gonna look like, all that shit. Like that's just not the kind of girl that I
It'll
am.
just happen when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll show up to the wedding.
For sure. But yeah, I mean, I was just like, and he kind of was like dancing around the idea that like, like what kind of indirectly asking me like what I was gonna say, and so of course I'd say yes. It's just like I'm like not trying to think about like the wedding part yet right now. Like
feel
I
that.
just
Right.
Feel that?
I
Yep.
do want to marry you. Don't get me wrong. I just like don't. No, I just want to have this baby in peace. And
I want to endure this 9 months of torture and
Yeah,
love every
yeah.
minute of it.
Yeah,
not be
exactly.
planning
Just be
the
able to
wedding
focus on
while
that.
I'm doing
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you
know?
don't want to have that added
Like
stress. I
that.
totally get it. Totally get it.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
enough on my plate.
Totally get
Yeah,
it.
that'd be
But
insane.
yeah, we're just gonna start planning in like a year. Is what
That's awesome.
like we. Yeah.
Well, again, congrats.
Yes.
And
Thank
moving
you.
into Serotonin, tell us a little bit more about how that happened, how that started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot that was also part of the EDM question. That started. Yeah, it's like I'd always wanted to produce. After like I became obsessed with dubstep.
Right.
And then Serotonin, well, the name specifically came about in high school. I took psychology, and I was in class and I wasn't paying attention, and my teacher was like talking about serotonin, and I thought she said my name, and so like I legitimately like was like, what, like, oh, and then she was like, no, serotonin. I was like, oh, serotonin, huh? I was like,
I like it. That's a good
cool.
story. I like that.
So I was like, damn, and I was like doodling like while she was talking about it. I was like, that's my DJ name, dude. I was like,
I like that. I like that.
That's awesome. It's catchy.
And then like I was a rapper, like. Well, not really.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're gonna have to tell us about this.
I need to hear this.
Well, I just was stupid as fuck. Like I was like rapping about like chicken nuggets and shit at like lunch.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It was just like
Chicken
it was
nuggets.
just
Okay.
like
All right. Hey.
we were bad, man.
You gotta start somewhere.
We were doing bad things also at lunch, and I was also rapping while we were doing it. So
Love
yeah.
It sounds like a fun lunch, honestly.
Honestly, like when I try to think of like when people are coming up with their names, I try to like figure out how did they come up with their name. I was like, she must have been in like some science class and was like talking about serotonin. Was like,
I was.
boom, serotonin.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the happy girl. I was like,
That's me. That's
I'm
me.
the happy chemical, the happy girl.
That's awesome.
But yeah, and so then I finally was able to like, I actually was in my last relationship. He was just really controlling and stuff. And once we finally broke up, we were together for 7 years.
No shit.
That's
a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time. And or 6.5. But it was like we were just off and on for like a few years too. So that just didn't help. But once that finally ended, I was like kind of sad, and and I like I'm gonna like, and I was like really learning about like spirituality and stuff, and I was like, no, I just need like a create like some way, like something creative, and I was like to put this into, and I was like, dude, duh, I need to start DJing, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna like, what do I need to do to like figure like, you know, just to do this in my room, like, and not talk to anybody and just do this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so I like just went to Guitar Center, bought a Pioneer SB2 and started DJing in my room. And within like a couple of months, I was just like actually like just vibing in my room and DJing, and I posted a little clip on my Snapchat. And this dude I hadn't talked to in like a few years because he like moved away. He was like, "Hey Sarah, oh my God, I didn't know you were DJing now. Like, do you want to play this like little festival on the beach?"
Oh wow.
And I was like,
right off the
shit,
bat.
yeah, I do.
Boom, right off the bat.
Yeah. So it was like the very first time I'd even posted anything. And so yeah, then that was my first show, and then and I was like, and then when they asked me like what my name was, I was like, Serotonin, totally got it.
I love it.
That's awesome. That was a quick pickup, huh?
It was very quick, but it wasn't like, it was also like something that like it was in me like for a very long time
You
before
knew you could do it.
was
Right.
actually done about.
Right.
I feel that.
So I feel like it was meant to be.
That's awesome. That's a cool story.
Very cool.
So,
Thanks, man.
if you could pick a couple names or artists that influences your music or how you produce, who would that be?
Right now, you know, I really fuck hard with like Ravenscoon. I've been listening
Just
to
saw his
Ravenscoon
show
a lot.
recently in Dallas.
Oh,
So
nice.
good.
Yeah, I just
So
saw it
good.
too. Here. Yeah, really, really good. I'm like pretty like, you know, experimental, like, you know, like weird bass shit now. And, yeah, so, I mean, there's a bunch of like different artists. I've even like Yeti has been inspiring me a lot lately too, just because like, I love how fun he is and how he just is just expressing himself, and Mersive has been inspiring me for a while.
Yeah, Mersive's so good.
Yeah. You I still itch for that bass nectar-ish sound.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
not
you.
gonna lie.
I feel you.
And
I feel you.
I
He made
feel
good
like
music at the end of the day.
Yeah.
he
At the end of the
did.
day, he made good music.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna say that bass nectar still does influence me because, you know,
Yeah, his actions
that's
don't
who
represent
my
that.
absolute like
Yeah, I get
favorite
that.
was for the longest time at the like I mean it was like bass nectar and then like Zed's Dead was like right there. Like
Right.
yeah, man. uh
So, do you have any songs or IDs coming out that
Or
we should know
mixes?
about? Or mixes? Yeah.
yeah, I have this song. It's called Sailor Moon Battle.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like a little anime song kind of, but it's like bass, like weird bass. It's like
So you fuck with anime,
experimental.
eh?
Actually,
Uh-oh.
my roommate, she took me.
Actually.
Uh-oh. What?
Oh, you watch it, dude.
Honestly.
Damn.
Honestly, I hear it a lot. It's like going on in the house all the time. So there's like a figure right there. I have no idea who the hell she is, but
There's a picture.
She didn't even know. She didn't even know.
but when I was making this song, I was like, ooh, you know what'd be cute? Some like sparkles. And so like I put some sparkles in it. I was like, ooh, you know what this reminds me of? Sailor Moon. And then I was like, this is a Sailor Moon song. And I was like, I've like watched like 2 episodes of my life.
Well,
God, I
hey.
sound like such a noob, but people are probably gonna be so mad at me. Really, like,
Hey,
like this bitch. This
shout
so
out to
shit.
Serotonin's new song.
That's it.
But yeah, I just like while I was making it, because it was like for her really, and I was like, it just like really gave me a lot of drive to like finish it all the way too, because I was like, it was such a theme, like she's like fighting and like she's like basically like transforming, and then that's when the drop happens, and that's where she's fighting. It's like pew
Yeah.
pew, and it's like
Yeah.
whatever.
Whatever anime does, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch it at all. So.
Oh, I do. I fuck with some Dragon Ball.
Where's?
Some Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
Yeah, see? You know what that is.
I do know what it is.
I know what it is. I don't watch it.
Yeah, I do not watch it.
What else?
Yeah,
What
I
else?
don't know if there's even any that I could say that I like.
There's
Oh,
Attack
there
on
is
Titan.
one full. That's what
Demon
everyone.
Slayer.
The one
Demon Slayer watches. A lot of people watch that one. Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's like one. It's about. It's about this kind of non-binary girl that like goes to this school, and she's like a boy, but she's also a girl, and I can't remember what the fuck the name is, but I watched all of it.
Okay, I'm already interested.
It's a
interested.
really good one. Like,
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna show
So
my
you do
kid
like
one
anime,
day.
is what you're saying?
I'm gonna show. I do like it. I just don't watch it like
Okay.
enough.
Okay.
Like
Right,
I'm not
okay.
saying I don't. I feel like I feel like it's really like it can teach you a lot of things. Like there's like really deep messages
Oh
within
yeah.
these.
Oh yeah.
animes.
Anime
And
is
I'm
all
like,
about that.
holy
Exactly.
shit,
That's what it's all about.
that's
Yeah.
so cool. Like,
Yeah.
how the fuck did y'all like compact all of this?
Yeah, if you like that shit, then you'll like Demon Slayer. If you like that
Cool.
kind of stuff, then you'll like Demon Slayer. It's on Netflix.
Check it out.
Did you ever play Pokemon? I always
Oh.
felt like Pokemon was like.
I'm a
I
nerd,
thought
just so you know.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
a
that.
nerd.
I used to play Pokemon when I was little, and I just really I still think about how complex that game is,
It is.
and like
It
it's
is.
just cool, man.
So many branches of the story. Love it.
Yeah, so
I don't
cool.
know any of the branches.
Okay, so tell us some up and coming artists, whether it's anywhere, up and coming artists that you think should get recognition.
No pressure.
No pressure or anything.
I have a friend that's like down in Corpus Christi. and he's really fucking good. And he actually really blows my mind with like the stuff that he produces. Like,
Yeah.
I think he's really fucking talented, and not that many people know about him. His name is Tex. He goes by Texas Shred.
Texas Shred. Okay.
Shred.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to keep an eye out for that.
yeah. I feel like he deserves more attention. I mean, I like if you're talking about like locals, like I feel like
Yeah,
that
locals
would,
for sure.
yeah, that
Shout
would
outs
be
to
a
the
local.
underground.
Hell yeah. I feel like he really deserves more recognition, honestly.
Okay.
I was telling Sydney about him. I really feel
Shout out
like
Sydney, baked up.
baked up.
I
Baked
baked up the
Up.
Baked Up team one time.
What was that?
I said shout out the Baked Up team one time.
Sydney.
Oh
We
yeah,
love
or a million
Sydney.
times. You know, as many times as we can. Shout out.
They're great. Love Sydney. If you're
Yes.
watching this, Sydney, love you.
She will probably watch it.
So who else?
Mama
Who else
support.
needs some more
Yeah,
recognition?
I need some other up and comings.
Or any
let's
homies?
see.
Any
Oh
homies?
yeah, any homies?
You don't have any homies?
Oh, okay. My friend, this girl, she goes by Witty.
Okay.
She is really fucking good. She does like experimental bass. She's
Okay.
really fucking good. She's like just started DJing like not too long ago, but like I really fuck with her hard.
Dope.
There you go. Witty. Shout outs Witty.
Yeah. Homeboy, St. Chris.
St. Chris.
Yes,
Okay.
St.
Yeah, we
Chris.
know
I know
Chris.
that.
Deserves it. He's been producing a lot more lately, and fuck with it. I fuck with his shit. I'm proud of him.
What is he
Let me
producing?
think. He's doing. He's kind of like more like melodic but it's not. It's like dubstep. It's like just kind of like almost like Slander in a way,
Okay.
like
That's my
very
boys.
mainstream.
Yeah, we fuck with
my
Slander.
boys.
Just so you know.
Yeah, yeah, he's good. And he played the drums, like he was in drum corps. So like,
Oh, word? Playing what? Do you know what he played?
drum. I don't know.
I mean, I played drumline, so I know the drum. You don't know what drum he played?
Oh,
What
okay.
kind of drum?
Okay, no,
No.
Oh.
he's probably told me before.
That's awesome. You need to talk to him about that for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah. He definitely just played the drums, though. I don't know, like, if that like anything specific about it.
That's cool.
And yeah, I think. I mean, but other than that, Lazy K. If y'all ever wanted to
Yeah, I
have
know
him on
Lazy
the
K.
show, like,
Yeah,
totally
absolutely.
recommend.
Yeah, Lazy K. I've seen a Lazy K show. So good.
You can
So
do
good.
that. for
That
sure.
guy always inspires me to be even better. I love DJing with him. Like, man,
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
he's like,
I watched one of his
he
sets. I think he played in Dallas one time with Mad Hatter, and it was great.
Mhm.
It was super good.
yeah, he is
I
super
fuck
dope,
with that.
dude.
I fuck with that weird shit.
Mhm. Yeah, me too, man.
I know you do. I know you do.
Yeah.
So I got a
Finally, like
question.
the
Oh, we got a
weird has
question.
been really coming out of me. What's up?
We got a question.
So if you were to pick a venue or a festival to play on, what would you pick?
Festival, I really like. My goal is to play with Con,
Okay.
I
Ooh.
really-
That's a good one.
and then one day Shambhala.
Ooh.
Man.
Yep. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like one of my places
And
I want to
EDC,
go
of
so
course.
bad.
You want to play EDC, of course, and
Yeah.
like Electric Forest.
Forest. Oh man,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
that's
would be-
definitely
that
one
would
of the
be
places I want to play. That's Forest. Is
Yeah, man.
like a dream.
I really, really do.
Even though I throw like some dubstep tear out stuff, like I still want to play Forest.
Yeah.
But
So what
I have a
about
question for you,
oh,
Mr.
okay.
Vlog.
Let's go. I'm ready.
No pressure.
Does your kid fuck with dubstep?
Yes. Yes, she does.
Hell yeah!
Yes, she does. She fucks with dubstep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I've already started training her on, the head banging. So I mean, she's doing a great job so far.
cute.
She's doing a great job so far.
Dead.
Oh my god!
Honestly,
I
though,
love that.
she really loves house music. Anytime I play house music, she loves house music.
Okay.
I know. I love house music too, though. But yeah, I've started to get her to start liking
I do
dubstep.
too.
She's
She
starting to
probably
like
really
it.
will.
I feel like sometimes dubstep is an acquired taste. Like you get it over time.
People say that about
Yeah.
house a lot, but
But a lot of people like house. But
Actually,
Presley,
house
right
was
off the
an
bat,
acquired-
loves house.
I acquired.
this guy doesn't like house. I forgot.
it's not that I don't like
Oh,
house.
it's okay. You can say
Doesn't
it.
know how to
You can
dance.
say it. This is. It's okay. You can say it.
I'm
That's
dead.
our
okay.
free zone.
Yeah, I
Okay.
hate house.
We're in an opinion-free zone
There it
here.
Sorry, not sorry.
But yes, Presley has started to get into the dubstep, but not
That's
a lot.
awesome, dude.
Not a lot,
Producing
but-
soon.
That's so cool.
Lock her in the room.
Flog Junior coming soon.
Sheesh.
My fiance, he is like he is like a loop artist. Like you kind
Okay.
of, do you know who Mark Rebier is?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Mark Rebier. He's like like he like loops, like he makes like a beat, and then he plays guitar, and then like
Oh, loops.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, no, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's
seen,
cool.
I've seen those before.
So like,
it's hardcore, man.
yeah, okay. So
He
as soon
literally,
as
like,
as soon
he
as
does
you
it
said
all.
that,
He's
I
like
understood.
a one-man band. Like
Right,
he's
right.
like inspires the fuck out of me. I'm like, holy fuck, like
Yeah, it's so
you
cool to
know,
watch.
like-
Yeah, I now that
Yeah.
you say that, I know who you're talking about when you said Mark. I was like, yeah, I know exactly who
Oh,
that is.
yeah.
No, I know exactly who that is.
yeah, like he's kind
He's
of
that
like
popular guy
him,
who
but
does
he's not
loops.
like
Yeah.
he's not like making like silly raps or anything. Like
Right,
he's pretty
right.
creative about it. Like
He's doing
like,
like
has,
cool,
like,
like
Aaliyah
cool loops
cover.
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, and he's an audio engineer, and so he's been doing it for quite some years now.
That makes
so he's
sense
like
now.
really, really talented, and so I'm more though like he's like the girl in the relationship as far as like music goes.
Okay.
He's very like it's very like slow, chill. Like I love it. It's like he like indie, almost
Right.
like indie electronic music is
Interesting.
kind of the way that I would say.
Well,
it.
that's got to be inspiring having someone like that, with you.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
got to be super inspiring.
It's fun. Yeah, we actually we started like talking in the first place because he was helping me mix down and master my track.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and that stuff that's got to help.
Yeah, he
for-
keeps me on track too, and like reminds me like of like because it's really easy to like beat yourself up with like certain things as an artist. Like I haven't been like when I was in high school and stuff, I really focused on like school because I didn't think like, but other than like going to raves and listening and being a huge super fan,
Yeah.
I really like I kind of like I was like, oh, that's not like that's just a figment of your imagination, and that's just a crazy dream. You can't do that because you don't have the money for that, and that's what I told myself.
Yeah, I told myself the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is so cool that they can do this, but there's no way that
But not
I
me.
could do that.
Couldn't
No,
be
there's
me.
no way.
Yeah.
But
So I like do still like have that little like story in my head that I have to like continue to like tell myself that that's not true, that it's like I haven't been doing this forever, and like I haven't been producing since I was really young, but like and I kind of get mad at myself for not have trying to start earlier because like I didn't wanting to, and like
Right.
why the fuck did I not? But it's like I had all these reasons, and everything happens exactly the way that it should.
For sure.
yeah.
Yeah. So he really reminds me that he's like, nah, dude, you're so good. Like you're so
Well,
talented.
and that's coming from an audio engineer, so that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
great to hear. It's got to
Right.
be super great to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He knows
like
what
you
he's
said,
talking
inspiring.
about. He very much so he's very, very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
He really is. Like more than anybody that I know.
That's
for
awesome.
sure. Yeah. But he doesn't know very much about dubstep. So, which
Yeah.
is kind of tight though, because like I don't know, like
Does he come to your
I like-
shows?
He does if he can.
Yeah,
like
right.
he works
Right.
like whenever I'm like DJing.
Yeah, that makes sense. As an audio engineer, you probably have a gig or something to do. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So when he can, he does.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really funny to see him like at the shows too, because I'm like, haha, you don't really fuck with this shit. Like, and he like gets so mad at me when I say it, but I'm like, you don't.
But you're
like,
here.
Yeah, but you're here. No, he likes it, but he doesn't really like listen to dubstep on his own.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I feel that.
But he's
that's a
forced to
support.
listen
That's a
to it
supportive
all the
boyfriend
time.
right there. That's a supportive boyfriend.
Yeah.
AKA.
Well, actually, yeah, fiance now.
Yeah.
Word,
I had to
dog.
correct myself.
Fiance. It's not so
Fiance now.
fancy, right? Like,
It is fancy.
I guess because it's a French word.
Oh, is it?
Anything
I
that's
didn't know
French
that.
sounds fancy.
I didn't know
Like,
Probably
that.
right. Yeah, you're probably right about that.
yeah.
She probably knows everything.
Not really.
More than me.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so I got a 2-part question.
Okay.
If you had to pick an artist to produce with, who would it be? And if you had to pick an artist to back with, who would it be?
Okay. Produce with, like out of like just like the realm of like knowledge
Anyone.
of all
Whoever
artists
you
Anyone.
could
ever?
choose.
Okay.
No
I want to make
pressure.
a song with Recno one day.
Ooh, that would be cool.
That would be so much fun.
That Grizz and Recno track
Yeah.
is so good.
Oh my god.
Medusa.
I would love to go back to back with him too. Oh
Shoutouts
my
Recno.
god.
Yeah.
Like I would just cry. Probably. For real.
And then to make a track with him, holy shit, that would be
Yeah.
that'd be so tight.
Yeah, that would be fucking so cool. I would make like lots of tracks with him.
Let's make a whole album.
Right?
I'd like also like to make a song with like Doja Cat. Like that'd be
Okay,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, I mean, totally get it.
yeah. But yeah, maybe like even Fergie. Fuck it. Like
There you go. There you go.
Serotonin featuring Fergie. I
That would
like
be
that.
so-
I like the
Yeah.
sound of that.
Oh
Coming to you
yeah.
soon.
Miley Cyrus too.
Oh.
I love
Okay,
Miley
okay.
Cyrus.
Oh.
I know I'm like saying like non-EDM artists too. I'm like, but
But
like
no, that would be.
Yeah, that's
that would
okay.
be-
about it, 'cause,
you
like,
could, they could be
it's
your
cool.
vocal artists. They could be
It's
your
so
vocal
cool.
artists. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd
that'd
be
be
dope.
Yeah,
sick.
exactly. But yeah. I really I'd love to make a song with like Adidas,
Okay.
and I mean, there's a bunch of artists that I'd really love to make songs with. Truly,
Shit,
truly
same.
a lot.
Yeah.
Same.
I feel you. I feel
Yeah.
that.
What about back to backing with, like on a stage? Who would you want to be beside you?
Like I said, I would like Recno would be so cool because I know
Okay.
that he'd like get on the mic and like start like twerking and stuff. That would be so cool. And who else? Man, shit. I mean, Ravenscoon because I'm like
Yeah,
obsessed
right.
with it too.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'd be like anybody that I like listen to, I'd be like down to go back to back with. I'd be down to go back to back with so many different people though. You know?
Yeah.
I love back to backs.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Interesting
it's
to
so
see
much
which
fun.
way it's gonna go.
Yeah,
Right. And how it progresses.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
For sure.
exactly.
How many back-to-backs? I don't know if that's too hard of a question. If you could
Oh,
pick
yeah, I
a
don't-
favorite, one of your past
That you've
back-to-backs
done,
to be your
right.
favorite, what would it be? Who was it with?
I have to say it's Keith.
Keith.
Lazy K.
Lazy
Okay,
K. Oh,
okay.
okay. I need to see that.
Yeah,
I need
man.
to see that. I need to see that. I need to see that. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, we've gone back to back a few different times now, actually. Also my friend Bruiser, I'd like to go back to back with him too.
Okay.
He made that song, Where's your head at? Where's your head at? You know?
I don't think I know that one.
I need you to send this to me. After this, I'm gonna need you to send it because I need to know now.
Okay, yeah. Shout out Derek. Look at him. Yeah. Dude, I'd also love to go back to back with Yeti too. Imagine how cool.
Yeah,
that
dude,
man.
that would be a trip.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I also, a lot of like the girl artists, girl bass artists would be tight. I'm going back to back with Osiris in August for Weird Wubs.
Shoutouts baked up.
So yeah, that's gonna be really dope. She's coming from LA. We're gonna
Nice. That'll be a good time. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Where's it gonna be, in Austin?
Yeah.
Might have to make the trip.
That's cool.
Yeah, And once I can't say who the headliner is, but once you know the headliner, you're gonna want to come down.
Okay. Say less. Say less.
I might have to come.
Yeah. But yeah.
So, do you have any topics that you would like to talk about before we wrap things up?
Shoot.
Or any last shout outs? Any companies, people? Your dog?
I don't have a dog, but I have a dog coming soon.
Okay, a dog is coming soon. I'm gonna need you to tweet that. All right.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Dog
please
coming
do
soon.
That. Please
tweet dog coming soon.
Well,
oh my god.
My roommate is getting a dog, which is also going to be my dog too.
Okay,
so
well,
there
there you
is
go.
a
So
dog
it's still
coming
true.
soon.
It still works.
It's still true.
A doodle.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that dog is not even like conceived yet. So
nice. Well, it makes sense.
Dog coming soon.
It makes sense.
yeah.
Do that. We'll blow that tweet up real quick. No.
But yeah, my kitty cat passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
I also like to think that he's in my stomach now.
There you go.
Yeah, he's being reincarnated to my
Full
son.
circle.
And there you go.
Yeah. And shout out my future kid.
Yeah.
Word.
Congrats.
Yes, congratulations
Seriously,
again.
that's
Thanks, man.
It's an experience, and you're gonna love it.
Sheesh.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate like the positivity
Absolutely.
around it.
Absolutely.
It's not like it's a big deal.
It's
a big deal.
It's a big
Right.
responsibility.
Right. But I kind of am excited to have the responsibility since I just have been, like I said, I've been going to shows since I was 14, and
Right.
doing music like as my career, it is, I just want it to be completely purely like, this is what, like, I'm doing this for real, and like having a kid and it is kind of like a test too.
It's
I
a
agree.
test, and it's also super inspiring to like
Yeah.
be that person for your kid.
I already am so much more inspired than I
Yeah.
was before, and
That's
I
awesome.
It's so great.
I had no idea that would happen. Like,
Right.
Just wait until the kid's actually there. It'll be even more.
Oh my God! Thank you.
It's crazy. It's crazy how it changes like that. And like as soon as they're there, it's just like your mind is just completely different. It's crazy. I'm
bet.
responsible for this human.
An actual human, not a pet.
Yeah, this is a human life.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty trippy.
well, congrats. From
Thanks,
Brenham
man.
Squad, we want to say congrats.
Word.
I guess another thing to add, I'm playing a festival.
Oh, sheesh.
Not next weekend. Well, kind of next weekend, Able Fest, but
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's happening.
Nice.
Cyber G is headlining. That's tight.
Oh yeah.
Go check
And
her
then
out if you're watching this.
Yes.
Yeah, come through to the venue and come watch me and Cyber G. Cyber G he's a really good artist. I can't wait to see him throw it down.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, then after that, I'm going to Ohio next weekend. So yeah, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after that, Ohio for festival called Wubduction.
And you're playing that one?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dope.
Playing
that name.
9
That
p.m.
name is
on
tight.
the main stage. I'm really excited.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
that should be awesome.
Yeah. Really, 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 really stoked.
Hell yeah, big things coming.
Big things.
Yes.
Big
things for me.
things.
Well, thank you again for taking the time out of your day to
Thank you guys
Seriously,
so
thank you so
talk with us.
much.
I'm glad that we had the time to get this done.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you guys so much for having me, for real.
Yes, ma'am, of
I
course.
really appreciate it.
That'll wrap things up for season 4, episode 5 of Squad Talks with your girl Serotonin. Deuces.